In this example, I'm going to show you how to graph a system of inequalities and plot solutions to the system of inequalities. So we're going to graph the system y is greater than 6x plus 10 and y is less than negative 2x minus 5, and then we will plot solutions to the system of inequalities. In this case, we will need to do 3. So I can copy and paste, or I can remember and flip back and forth. In this case, I'm going to go ahead to Desmos graphing calculator and try a copy paste. That works for me. And then my other equation is y is less than negative 2x minus 5. Couple ways to do inequality symbol. Remember, you can do your keyboard. You can do shift comma for less than, shift period for greater than. Less than or equal to, you can make the less than symbol and type in the equal sign on the keyboard and it will create less than or equal to. Greater than or equal to, you can do the same thing. Also, you can use the keyboard icon in Desmos and find your inequality symbols here. It's very important that you make sure you choose the correct inequality symbol. So I need to make sure it says less than negative 2x minus 5 for my second inequality, less than negative 2x minus 5, and I will double check. So if I have to flip back and forth, I really need to make sure it's accurate. Remember that the solution of a system of inequalities is where the two shaded regions overlap. So my first inequality is the red region, my second inequality is the blue region, and where they overlap is this purplish color. And then to identify points, I am just going to plot 3 separate points. It doesn't matter which one. Remember that our points are infinite. I have many, many options to plot here. So I just need to pick 3, and I'm going to go with X and then Y. So I see that I have, if I get in, I want to get nice and deep into the purple region because that will make sure that I am solid. So negative 9 and 4, that works as a point. Negative 9 comma 4. And I'm going to label that. So all I have to do is click label and it will clearly show my coordinates. I could do negative 10 comma negative 1. That will work. I have to make sure it's a comma, otherwise it won't work. So comma negative 1. And I can make sure I click label. And finally, negative 15, 7 looks like it's going to work. Negative 15 comma 7 works, and I will make sure it is labeled. So I want you to make sure that it is labeled so I can see the coordinates. You can mess around with the colors by clicking that little gear, and I could change them all to black if I wanted to. It doesn't really matter. What I do need to see though when you create these graphs is you need to have the system of inequalities plotted properly according to what is written in your slide. Then you need to plot your 3 points. At least 3 solution points. Remember, there's an infinite number of points. Just ideally make it so that it's pretty easy to see because that will make things easier for all of us, for me to check it as well. And then you are going to share this by clicking the share graph and copying the link, and you're going to paste that into your Nearpod slide. So for example, you would paste that into your open-ended question. So in order to answer your question, you just need to go ahead and paste the link and I will see it when you submit it. But again, make sure it is the appropriate inequalities and that you have 3 solution points in the graph when you paste it. And that is how you graph a system of inequalities and show me the 3 possible solutions to that system of inequalities.